Is with a foam, a root killer, and then cleaned out a little more aggressively. The rest of it so far, we haven't been down to the street yet, so I'll know here in a few minutes. But the first part, he's saying it's got a very, very slight dip. These is not enough to cause a problem.
Not enough.
Not enough at all to cause a problem. He's not worried about that one at all. But there is that good part of roots that's just holding a little bit of water in that first 5-foot section, whatever it is, 13-foot section. And if you saw how it's on the camera, which you will be able to see because we're going to download it too, you can see how those roots have, maybe there's a tree back here at some point, I don't know, or bush, but it's definitely an overgrowth that's kind of just caught stuff. It looks like tonsils hanging down, and so anything that's rough gets it. And so far that first spot, it's not an issue at all. So we'll.
More roots in a joint here.
Just more roots in a joint, nothing worse there. That's at 48 feet.
More roots in a joint.
I called last night, talked with the City of Water. They put me to a girl named Judy with the street department, and she'd left for the day. So I was gonna, when I finished up here, just go over to the street, to the city office and ask. But, so she's got my number to call me, and I haven't heard from her yet, so I figured I'd pop in after this once we found out what the second opinion was. But so far, we've made it past the first trouble spot. The only question is at the end. And the pipe is in really good shape. Past that one spot.
Really
good shape. Yeah, I'll have you talk to the tech here when he gets done, if you have a couple minutes to hang on.
If you got the speaker, I'll talk to him right now.
Yeah, let me put you on speaker. He'll talk to you while he's doing this. Can you hear me?
Here. Okay, hi, my name's Andy.
Hi.
I'm just running the camera down the line here. We're heading out toward the street. Not seeing a whole lot wrong.
Really? So the little sections of clay aren't kind of broken up? And, I mean,
No, the clay pipe looks good. You'll have normal roots coming through a joint here.
Yeah.
And everything looks normal there. I'm heading down, we're getting towards the street now.
So far what you're seeing, you think this thing's salvageable?
It's not even thinking about repair so far.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot better news than what we heard from the guy yesterday.
So I'm almost 90 feet out right now, and we're going to be coming up here on the street tap. This is going to be our
Almost there. We're at 101 feet.
Okay.
You remember how far it was out there?
Yeah, we must be close. It's 101.
104.
It's draining real well there. 108.
Huh.
Bam, there's
Right at the main right there.
nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with this.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with the connection?
There's nothing wrong with the connection. It goes right into the main.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong at
It's
all.
clear as a bell.
The guys are just trying to steal us.
Yes, and that's why I was so set on having a second opinion of somebody who's not tied with the repair.
Right, wow.
So yeah, it's got a little gappage on the top, but that's not a big deal. The water doesn't hit the top, but the pipe flows right into the main there, and it's...
So our pipe is connected to the city main just fine. It's not...
Correct.
Correct, yeah.
You'll-
It's in good, you're in great
When
shape.
you see this video, it's going to be clear as a bell. There's not even any question.
Okay, wow.
So all we need to do is treat this thing with probably a foaming root killer, and then just have it cleaned out really well, and that's about it. And if you wanted to, you could certainly put a moisture sensor in that bathroom, but those guys shouldn't have charged you more than a couple $100 to clean that stuff up. If I would have known that, I would have come over here and had it cleaned for you.
Yeah.
But all it is a property that's been vacant long enough that those roots were pretty aggressive because no one was here to take care of it.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's great news.
So, yeah, it's not even like it's a questionable video.
It's in really good condition. it's got normal rooting coming through the joints, and you're all connected at the street. I'm going to take a look at it. I've got water running right now to see where and how the water's running to the main.
Fantastic, man. So Kevin, if we are get something aggressive, try to kill the roots, what do you think the future is? I mean, there's not really a lot of trees right there.
You're not going to have any problem at all.
From that tree there.
There's this tree about 15 or 20 feet away, and it's been left unchecked without any usage in here for a long time. You're probably talking about a clean out every
2-3 years.
2-3 years. Yeah.
And that's just normal maintenance. That just happens with the clay lines.
Yeah. Wow, that's great. So you have someone that's good at doing clean out and clean it out really well and put that through there.
Yeah, and what we can do, we can always have somebody camera it after it gets cleaned out, so you're not concerned about it. But there's not, I mean, I don't even think it's that problem. I think you just foam that thing with some root killer and come back and use a.
What do you think the problem probably was in the last week or two? Just
Stuff catching on the roots.
Stuff catching on those roots. Like I said, when you see the video, it'll look just like tonsils hanging down from the roof of your mouth.
yeah.
And, you know, urine and water will slide right by, but if there's anything like toilet paper or a big turd, you can see how it could get caught up, or a tampon or something like that. So, those roots just need to be, someone needs to know where they're at, and then just work it really well with a 3-inch root tip on their cleaner. And, but now we know where that's at, so they can work the hell out of that thing. And, yeah, I hope water's going in just fine.
Water's going in fine.
Yeah.
There is no break.
Best $120 you ever spent. Except my $5,000 consulting fee. I forgot about that one.
And it,
That sudsy stuff. I think we could get somebody to clean this out, you know, today. And then have them clean that out aggressively, and then we foam it just to kill with, there's a couple different foamers you can use that will get the top stuff. But someone that knows what they're looking at when I show them the CD or DVD, that will really help them know what they're doing to clean it out. They're not going to waste all their energy down the pipe, because there's only about 3 spots that need any attention. One spot that's really the only problem. The other 2 or 3 spots are really minor. You just see
very light.
it looks like the hair on my head. It's pretty light. So, the first one looks like an afro. So yep. Yeah, no, I think that'd be reasonable.
At this point, I could take the camera and I'll swish it around the area with the roots and knock any looser debris that's in there around. So the camera's about an inch and 3/8 in diameter. So it'll knock a bunch of the debris out, and we'll float it downhill.
Andrew? Andrew? Yep. I'll get you an address. You can send him a Christmas card.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, Kevin, I guess just maybe let me know later when someone can get in there, and I'll keep the guys at bay on doing a wash until it's cleaned out real well, so I don't take any chances of backing up again.
Okay, that sounds good. Like I said, if you're real nervous, you can always put there's a moisture sensor that they make that you can have put on the floor, and it'll alarm when there's water. That's kind of the extreme side, because I think you got taken by both the bid on the fix and also the cleanup. Because the cleanup really shouldn't have been. It doesn't have to be dealt like it's not nuclear material. It's stuff that maids clean up at hotels. I mean. They came out twice to clean up just the bathroom.
Yeah.
And he got a $4,000 bill.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that one will be challenged.
I did talk to the guy.
Uh-huh.
And he seemed pretty reasonable. He sounded like they would bring it way down. He's going to talk to the president of the company a couple days ago. Get back to me. I haven't heard from him. So
Sounds like maybe they saw the insurance thing and just went for the insurance one.
yeah, exactly. So, okay, well, I'll wait to hear from you on clean out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it greatly.
No worries.
Okay, thank you,
All right.
Andrew.
You're welcome.
Okay, have a good one, guys.
We'll do it. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Holding a little water there for some reason?
It is. It's pretty much. They didn't have a lot of room for fall in this line
Gotcha.
from this point to where the main's at, so it is running kind of level because they didn't have a lot of room for fall when they built this.
Yeah, what were we at, 8?
15. Plus we got to subtract the 6 feet for. So I'm at 9
Yep.
feet. I'm 9 feet out right now, and that's your major root right there. You beat that up, get some of the crud out of there. Yeah, so you got about 70% blockage right there. And that is a joint right there. We did clean it up enough to see it is. It's just a joint. And the root's just laying down in the bottom of the line right there. So I would say it is probably 95% blocked. The root's big enough to the point where it's just fill the whole thing out. You only got the little passage on the left-hand side right there. Now, if they ever came out with a camera and a cleaner on the same unit,
That would be the trick.
that'd be the hot ticket right there.
That's good. This guy's donating a year of his life down in,
Missionary?
kind of, yeah. They're down there taking over an orphanage that was being badly abused, and a lot of money was being taken out of it by the politicians. And they got United Nations involved. They got the head of that guy fired, and they've taken it over for a year until they can find a local interim to take care of it. So
Awesome.
he's a really good guy. Good news couldn't have happened to a better person.
I mean, I'm glad I'm here to deliver it.
Yeah, a lot better than a lot of the news I'm sure you have to give.
1 in 10 probably on clay lines.